The video game sector now makes up by far the largest part of the global entertainment industry. There are an estimated 2.5 billion players worldwide. It's become a cultural force with an impact unlike anything since the arrival of television. And it's not just a social impact, there's a lot of money to be made too. In fact, the global gaming market is worth 10 times as much as the film or music industry. At the end of last year, one of the world's most popular games, Fortnite, brought in revenues of $1.8 billion, while the world of esports generated over $1.1 billion globally, a figure that's expected to rise by at least 50% next year. And the best-selling console game of last year, the latest in the Call of Duty franchise, Modern Warfare, has shifted 30 million units at up to $80 a time. For context, that means it's brought in about the same amount of money as the world's highest-grossing movie of all time, Avengers: Endgame. The two biggest global players are China and the United States. 5 years ago, China's video game revenues overtook the US, making it the #1 country in revenue and player count. On average, around 640 million people play video games in China, accounting for over 25% of the world's gamers. One of the main reasons video games have reached new heights in the last few years is live streaming, where gamers record themselves playing at home through platforms like Twitch. And while the pandemic has hit most industries hard, the gaming world has remained in rude health. Before COVID-19, Twitch had 15 million daily visitors, but at the height of lockdown in March, those numbers hit record highs of 22.7 million daily visitors. But 2020 was always going to be a big year in gaming, regardless of the pandemic. That's because 2020 is the year that Microsoft and Sony release their next generation of consoles, the Xbox X Series and the PlayStation 5, offering not just shiny new hardware, but subscription services too, giving users access to more games than ever before, as well, of course, as giving themselves access to billions of dollars in revenue.